Hello everyone, Fi here, and in this video I will be unboxing and putting together the Songmics 3-tier 6-cube storage organizer, of which I am unboxing right now. I am currently taking everything out of the box and making sure that I have everything. A good rule of thumb for this video is every time you see the cube turn, it is going to fast forward. Like that. When it fades to black and comes back, it is coming back to real time. Now I am counting all the pieces to make sure I have everything that I need to put this together. There are two kinds of plastic pieces, as you can see here. One is for the ends of the shelf, the other is to hook the middle parts together to make the cubes. This setup consists of the plastic pieces, metal rods, and canvas type material that will make up the actual shelving itself. Now, I am going to put together the first shelf in real time, so you can see just how the construction is supposed to go. I have the end plastic piece here, and I'm putting 4 metal rods into the holes on the side. You can tell the grey plastic pieces apart very easily. The plastic pieces that only have 4 holes on one side are designed for the ends of the storage cubes. The plastic pieces with 4 holes on both sides are designed to hold the shelves together in the middle. As for the canvas type pieces that make up the actual shelving itself, I'm putting one of them on right now. Keep in mind there are 2 kinds of canvas, one for the shelves like that, and one designed to make up the walls of the storage organizer. You can tell them apart easily because the thickness on the sides is different, and the canvas designed for the walls will not fit correctly onto the rods that are designed to be the bottom of the shelving. So it's not hard to know that you're doing it incorrectly, like I was the first time. This first piece was the most difficult one of the entire shelving unit because I had not built it before and it was learning as I went. After this, the rest of the shelving unit was somewhat easy with only a few minor hiccups, which we'll touch on when we get there. I was initially worried that the canvas would not be durable enough for shelving, but when we get to the end, I was pleasantly proven wrong. Here we are fast forwarding as I'm putting together the rest of the bottom part of the shelving. And even in fast forward, I'm going much faster than I was when I built the very first piece. Now I'm working on the final part of the very bottom of the shelf. I'm sliding on the canvas piece here. I refer to those as canvas pieces. In the description on Amazon, it actually refers to them as fabric, but they have a bit more durability than regular fabric, so referring to them as canvas just came naturally. And there is the very bottom part of the shelf complete. Now we start on the second layer. There are 2 metal rods that go on the end, and then the canvas piece designed for the ends and middle parts fits on there like so. I put an end connector on like so, and then tap it a couple times to see how durable it is, and surprisingly, it sounds like a drum, but it is very durable. This is one of the hiccups I was referring to earlier. This part was not very easy in my opinion. You had to hook 4 rods in between two of the plastic connectors. Now, putting the 4 rods in one side was quite easy, but then connecting those 4 rods into the 4 holes on the opposite side and not having the rods slip out of the holes was very, very difficult. I do wish I could say that I got better at it as time went on, but it was just a matter of chance in getting the rods to stay on both sides and get them pushed together. So I slide the canvas piece on, and here I am now trying to line up the rods. And I skipped over the difficulty because in video, editing means you can do it correctly the first time. Now I'm fast forwarding again as I complete the very first 3 cubes in the 6 cube organizer. Even in fast forward, you can tell I'm having very little difficulty now. And there is the first row done. On to the second row. I'm fast forwarding through this one as well, because you've seen me build the first row, and the second row is exactly the same. You put the 2 rods in the middle, you put the fabric down, and then you connect everything with the plastic connectors up top. Now here I am thinking, because I was initially going to do 2 rows of 3 and have my 6 cube organizer be that way. Why, you might ask? Well, it might be hard to tell, but behind me, the wall slants up where the brown wood ends and the actual wall begins. It does not go straight up 90 degrees like a regular wall would. Instead, my apartment is a refurbished attic. Therefore, the walls slant because above me, directly above me, is the roof. Which is the main reason that I got this organizer in the first place, was because anything higher than about 30 inches has to set off of the wall because of the slant. And the first 2 rows are just high enough, as you can tell, in relation to the wall behind me, that it could set against that wall comfortably and I could still set things on top of it. Sadly, I cannot do 2 rows of 3 and instead had to put it together the way it was supposed to be, with 1 row of 3, 1 row of 2, and then the final box at the very, very top. Luckily for me, there's a place that I can put this that matches the angle perfectly. There is row 2 complete. Now we go on to the final box of row 3. At the very end of this video, I will put up a picture of where I put the shelf and what it has on it. I ended up using it for DVD storage, and you would think that DVDs in every single one of those cubes would be too heavy for this organizer, but it is surprisingly sturdy and extremely durable. The materials belie just how much weight this unit can hold. And what's even more interesting is at the very end, I can pick this shelving unit up. I can literally pick it up with one hand. It's that light, but it can hold so much. There it is, the completed shelf. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you out. And until next time, cheers.